Hi, welcome to Bridging the Technology Gaps, using the strengths of your staff to usher in technological progress. This presentation is by Emily Flatt with Kindergarten Professional Development. First, today we will be looking at the different types of technology adopters. These types are discussed at length by Sahin in 2006 in the article titled Detailed Review of Rogers's Diffusion of Innovations Theory and Educational Technology Related Studies based on Rogers's theory. The first category that we will look at is the innovators. They are a small percentage of people who are seeking new ideas to bring to their peers. They are followed by the early adopters, who are the leaders in the implementation of those new ideas. Then the early majority. These groups are willing to adopt new ideas, but they will wait for the early adopters' input. These three groups are the first three to implement technology and can be used in leadership roles. The other two groups are the late majority, which are typically skeptical of new ideas but will adopt if they must. They might do it begrudgingly, but they will do it. And then finally, we have the laggards. This is the very small percentage of people who are highly skeptical of new ideas and will rely on past experience to determine if the idea should be accepted. They will wait to see how things go and what others experience in this new technology or this new idea before they are willing to give it a try themselves. The first group of people, who are the innovators, early adopters, and early majority, can be used in significant leadership roles to assist in the ushering in of new technology. The innovators are the problem solvers. They are excited by finding new ways to use technology and to find new types of technology to use. According to Yamamoto in 2010 on page 235, the innovators are useful in conducting diffusion at the campus level, which is defined as the process in which an innovation is communicated and adopted. They are able to help determine if the technology resource is worth the time and expense that it takes to adopt it and bring it to the campus level. The early adopters, once the innovators have brought the new technology into the district, the early adopters are the people that we would look to provide professional development at a practical level, tutorials, and the practical application of new ideas and programs. The innovators might be looking at what we will be doing 2 years from now, but the early adopters will look at how we can implement things in the near future, tomorrow. The early majority is the next group. They are great resources to help provide peer partnerships with the late majority and the laggards. This group of people is excellent in order to help bridge the gap between the innovators who are ready to run with every new technology they encounter and the laggards who need a lot more time, assistance, and professional development in order to feel comfortable using these technologies. The early majority may be able to present the information to the laggards and to the late majority in a way that the innovators and early adopters might not have thought to present. All three categories of these people are learning by doing and by teaching others, which is reflected in 1 Peter 4:10, which states that each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others. This was in the New International Bible, 1978 and 2011. Christ used the apostles in these leadership roles to serve others and to reach others in bringing the innovations of Christ's teaching to others who may not have quite been at the innovator level. The next group that we're going to look at is the late majority and laggards. Further research into the Technology Acceptance Model, or TAM, conducted by A. Granick in 2022, may provide the key to encouraging buy-in from these groups. The perceived ease of use and perceived usefulness are key factors that will contribute to buy-in, particularly from the late majority and the laggards. Providing extensive and intentional professional development and peer partnership for these groups will contribute to the comfort levels and perceived ease of use, and demonstrations within the classroom through modeling and observations can help to show usefulness that will encourage that buy-in. I think with this group, it is most important to remember that we need to lead with 1 Corinthians 13, love. Be patient, be kind, and build relationships. This is from the New International Bible, 1978-2011. Christ was not impatient with those who were not ready to hear his message. Rather, he made his innovations accessible to them. Christ was, by all accounts, an innovator on earth. He did not force his teachings upon people. Rather, he lovingly and patiently made them accessible at the level they needed through examples and parables. He understood that we are all different and will respond to various methods, and he utilized that in order to better serve us. We can all do this in the classroom as well as with our peers while adopting new ideas, technology programs, and innovations. The final slide consists of the references used for this presentation. They consist of an article by A. Granick, the New International Bible, I. Sahin, and J. Yamamoto. Thank you for listening to this presentation. I hope you have a wonderful day.